Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Realms of the Haunting blind. Now, I need to produce the 4 elements to progress with this puzzle. I think I do know how to produce fire, which would be by combining this with tinder. Yeah, burning tinder. Okay, so that would be placed here. Hopefully it doesn't have a limited shelf life, so that it expires when I'm not looking. I'm a bit stumped about water, but earth could be the mortar. I mean, not the mortar, the amber, ground up amber, and then air could be either the incense or the fan. I guess
paper fan, oriental.
The design's the yin and the yang.
I guess a fan is connected with air as well, even more maybe than incense, because incense is partially connected with fire. You burn incense to produce the smell. What do I do with the rest of those, however? Not quite sure. What? What? What has just happened? I combined 2 random powders of unknown origin, and it somehow created snow?
This is snow. The powders changed to snow.
Odd. The 2 powders must have been catalysts for each other.
Okay, that's a bit nonsensical, but...
Time to put the offering together, I think.
Wow. This is incredible.
You're telling me?
Can you sense anything unusual from this, Rebecca?
I couldn't at first. But the more I concentrate, the more...
Yeah, I can feel it. It's almost as if the water's alive.
Okay, can I go back? Because I think I have accomplished what I was supposed to accomplish, right? There was this triumphant sound and all that. So, can I go back? No. Okay, so I'm still missing something, I guess. Well, I do still have the pipe, which, in the grand scheme of things, and cylinder and flint, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not sure if I used the pipe for anything, like... But you can't smoke burning wood, like, nor can you smoke fans, so I don't really know how is that supposed to be useful to me. I guess I could smoke, try to smoke ground amber, so let's try doing that.
Maybe later.
Oh, So maybe there's a correct order of doing that. Let's try smoking snow. I cannot use it. So why did you combine it if you cannot use it? What are you talking about? Are you insane? What? I don't understand. I cannot combine it with anything else, can I? It is already combined. Yeah, it is already combined with water. What? What's happening? Water pipe with essences. Ah, okay, so I have to combine it like in a certain order to finally come. I'm not smoking the snow. I use the snow as water for the water pipe, and I'm combining it with different elements to finally come, to the conclusion of actually being able to smoke it. Yeah, smoldering, and now I can use the fan to fan the flame too. Yeah, water pipe burning. Oh, wait, what? Wait. No,
Water pipe. A hookah, if I'm not mistaken.
Oriental tobacco pipe.
I don't understand. I used everything on everything, and I still cannot use the pipe itself? Like what? I am kind of...
Gods don't pick things up for themselves, Adam.
What was that supposed to mean?
Gods don't pick things up for themselves, Adam.
I don't understand.
Dragon sword.
Eternity. Now we're finally going to get some answers.
Okay, so I apparently got the Sword of Eternity. I got the Sword of Eternity by giving a water pipe to some extraterrestrial supernatural being, which is a bit weird if you ask me, but oh well. I'm not going to complain too much. So I guess what I am supposed to do now is find a way to shell.
Strange design. Anything?
Probably a transporter.
I guess now I have to find a way to shell to protect the soul stone, right? Or something. To be honest, now that I'm trying to reconstruct in my head what exactly am I to do with the Sword of Eternity, I no longer remember. Like, I suppose it is capable of killing Belial, maybe, because this is the actual sword that he was afraid of, right? The other one was a fake. Yeah, but I think I'm supposed to go to Shell. Like, I hope when I go back to the tower, something will happen in the game that will remind me what I'm supposed to be doing.
So now we have Eternity, the dragon sword. This thing's as light as a feather, you know?
Death, Adam, is as light as a feather. Duty is as heavy as a rock. Use it well.
Thank you.
Now all we've got to do is take the dragon sword to the Chamber of the Soul Stone.
It's not going to be an easy trip, that's for sure.
Okay, so I am sure supposed to go to Shell.
At last. Eternity. This is why I've been brought here. Everything has been leading to this. The sword of Florentine's dreams. The sword of the dragon. I can feel its power. Its energy. It's part of me. But there's another. I can feel their energy, connecting with mine and the sword's. Who can it be? So close.
Well, my money is on God. Like, maybe it's not exactly the Abrahamic God, but you know, I mean, whatever is opposite of the Lord of all darkness. Who is actually referred to as Satan multiple times in the game. So, maybe on the opposite side is the literal God. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing? Like, my money is on... I need to go to Shell, but I don't think I found the gate to Shell in here, which seems to imply that it is in a different part of the tower, which in turn implies that I'm supposed to go back to Earth and search the house for some new passage that has opened that would lead me to another part of the tower. Basically, I need to find another gate. Oh, damn it, didn't want to do that. I need to find another gate, so I think I am going to do that. Hopefully the game will provide at least a modicum of guidance. Which way was it from here?
There is a reaper whose name is Death, and with his sickle keen, he reaps the bearded grain at breath, and the flowers that grow between.
Damn it. Is this the gate back to Earth? Okay, it seems the Sword of Eternity actually stuns them, which is a pretty great move, and it might mean I am going to use it a little bit more. Great. Because if I'm careful, I can pretty much avoid all damage when using that sword and attacking very fast. Does this go back to Earth? Is there...
His word, lest no man touch their power.
It doesn't have a symbol on it, but... Nope, it goes back to...
Combine the face with the soul.
Okay. Getting quite a few health potions out of this whole affair, which is certainly not bad. Okay, how do I get there?
The yielders are come. Run to the gates.
Okay, this is H, so Helid.
Help me. For the love of God, help
A
me.
little late for your father now, wouldn't you say, Adam? His cup certainly runneth over. To mention his veins. His only hope really is you, and there you are with your hands tied behind your back. Metaphorically speaking, that silly girl. Loving son watching his father being beaten, humiliated. You have made this a very personal battle. Well, what are you going to do, Adam?
Okay, you bastard. Let's do it.
Adam.
What?
Well then,
What's going on? Where am I?
you are in my hands, as indeed are these.
Shit.
Quiet. Now I'm going to look after your father. You can watch if you like.
Okay, I don't understand. First of all, I don't understand why.
Adam, can you hear me?
Rebecca? Rebecca?
Where are you?
Well, I've no idea. I'm in a cell somewhere.
There's no need to shout. The pendant's letting us talk. It's invisible to Belial. But it won't stop you getting hurt.
Yes, but Rebecca, he's got the sword, the key, the shrine. He's wearing those gloves again. That's so we can hold the damn thing.
Don't give up. I'll try and get to you. In the meantime, see what you can do.
First of all, I don't understand why the game has not shown me how he captured me. Like, we are poised to fight, and I assume I lost, but I don't understand why the game has not shown it to me. At least briefly.
You're right.
Yeah, I think so. You?
Yeah, fine. Shall we go?
Belial's taken all our things.
I can't sense him on this round.
He must have taken them through the tower.
And also, I guess that's another good point. Like, why wasn't she captured? She was constantly with me, so why wasn't she captured? I don't understand. But also, I don't understand generally why Belial bothered to capture me at all. Last time he was quite ready to kill me, and in fact he did when I failed that cutscene with the sword and Alf's dagger. He just killed me and that was it. So why didn't he do it now? It seems awfully irresponsible to leave me alive, especially because I can't think of a reason why would he actually need to do that. He already has the Eternity and the Shrive, and I am the one prophesied to stop him. So why doesn't he just kill me and be done with it? I don't understand that. But with that being said, let me read the newspaper clippings around here and generally look around myself.
Look at the state of this.
You were expected to use this. A barrack.
What? What are you talking about? As far as cells go, this is actually rather luxurious. Like, you actually have a mattress and something you have a pillow. Like many prisoners, especially prisoners of Dark Lords, and of the devil himself, would probably envy you such a setup for sleeping.
Look at the state of this.
You were expected to use this. A barrack.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of newspaper clippings. So...
Bizarre fire sweeps Europe.
Reports of a series of fires in homes and estates around Europe are continuing to baffle those involved in the investigations. More than 20 fires have consumed some of the most historical and valuable homes and estates in Europe in the space of 2 days. Respective police departments are reluctant to say at this time if the incidents are related in any way. Investigations continue around Europe.
6 local women feared missing. I never read about that.
The paper it's printed on is very old.
The people in the rural parish of St. Michael's, Cornwall, have recently reported the bizarre and unexplained disappearance of 6 local women who have vanished within the same hour on the same night 2 days ago. Local sources say that the most of the women were not acquainted. Police have taken statements from the families of the missing. There were no signs of a struggle in any of the cases. Police are continuing their investigations.
The supremacists of Revelation. More religious baloney.
Interesting theory.
Religious leaders of a new fundamentalist movement in Africa claim to have discovered the truth behind the mystery known as the crop circle phenomena. They ascribe the occurrence not to bizarre and as of yet undetermined freak meteorological conditions, nor do they believe they are the result of UFOs. Crop circles, one report would have us believe, are the direct link with the Earth as the focal point for the devil. With each successive appearance of a circle, the religious movement known as the Supremacists of Revelation believe that the devil is able to take one step closer from his fiery home to the day when he will inevitably manifest himself to the world. The Western Church denies these claims as being true, insisting that the supremacists are a dangerous fundamental movement which strive to power through the unjust and irreverent interpretation of the Holy Scripture. Truth or fiction, official circlists nationwide remain unspoken on the latest theory. Okay.
Surgeons? What's this about?
I wonder if it's got anything to do with Belial.
French surgeons still missing. 3 of France's most noted and distinguished medical dermatology surgeons are still reported as missing after a 3-week absence from the respective hospital practices in Lyon, Vitre Francais and Bonn. the puzzle continues. Okay, I have a theory about that, because Belial is wearing gloves that seem to be made from skin, and I presume they are made from human skin or from angel skin, because he needs them to handle the shrive. Because otherwise it was stated that it is supposed to burn him. It is supposed to burn the skin of those that are unworthy if they handle it. And in fact, the first time he got it in the cutscene, he was actually surprised that they worked. Like, he was unsure if they would. So I assume what he has done, he has skinned like the previous chosen one, or like a captive angel, or some other person that that would be able to hold the shrive. He has skinned them and then made those gloves out of their skin so that he can handle those artifacts himself. That's kind of my assumption.
Wonder if that's where Florentine got the equipment for his observatory.
Too much of a coincidence, isn't it?
Noted astronomer dies in house blaze. Titled astronomer Sir Henry Godwin tragically died last night in a fire that spread through the entire west wing in his home in the rural Gloucestershire. Police fear foul play, as various astrological apparatus and other equipment was found to be missing from his private observatory, according to his wife Elise, who was stated as having slept through the fire and the arrival of the local fire brigade. Scotland Yard are continuing the investigation. Their spokesman will issue a statement later tonight for the press. Okay.
This mentions my father.
24-hour mystery probe. Whatever happened to the day of the 6th of December? That's what the people of the parish of St. Michael's near Helston in Cornwall are asking. Local Post reporter Martin Clooney was one of the 500-plus residents to have experienced this phenomena, in which all residents claimed to have slept from the evening of the 5th right the way through the morning of the 7th. Local priest Father Randall of St. Michael's called together all parishioners for a service on the evening of the 7th, for a prayer service to calm people's fears. Local sources indicate that the people of St. Michael's are now coming to terms with the loss. Okay. I cannot collect anything else, so I think I'm more or less done and ready to flee. Why did he leave all my weapons in my possession? That's doubly insane of him. Okay, there are other cells, which apparently for some reason I can also open. I don't understand that. Like, shouldn't they all have different keys? Map of the graveyard maze. Okay, presumably used for later. Okay, so part 3. So I assume it's going to open on the correct page from the beginning now. Let's just read that. Entry, 3rd of July, 1929. Damn the beast, damn it to eternal light. How can my mind have created such a creature? The bastard has destroyed the homes and the libraries of most of the temple's most influential and affluent members. It must be the beast, it must be. It is too much of a coincidence for it to be anything other than that damn dodger. Perhaps I will kill it someday, It has taken away from me so much, and in its place left hatred, contempt, and the burning desire to destroy it. Any way that I can, and I will, mark my words. Supplement. I must learn to quell my rage. It only fuels the Dodger more. The Dodger is I, and I the Dodger. We are one. We knew this when it attained substance. It must know it now. The strange man visited my dreams again last when. This time his face was revealed to me. In some way he is, or will be, connected to the church in the village. Could this be the one who will wield the sword in the last rite? 2nd of December 1929. The day of the 6th quickly approaches. Belial, I must know, reconsiders my allegiance with my old What? Belial, must I now reconsider my allegiance with my old friend? Is it I who owe him, or is it he that must pay his debt? Without him, I would not have been here at all. No, it cannot come to this. Our gods, our goals are surely the same. What has it all come to? I rarely see my old friend these days anyway, but when the chance arises that I must speak to him, yes, he has changed, and always the reluctance or silence. This I should be familiar with, but it disturbs me greatly. When I do chance by him, he's browsing. He's hunched over some tome or grimoire, frantically itching out symbols. I must not question Belial's loyalty. I must promise myself this, despite what the powers believe. The years of solitude and the binding to this place must have taken its toll at some point. April 18th of 1895 sticks in my mind. That, if I remember well, was the day that Belial took the Dodger and barely escaped. Took on the Dodger and barely escaped. I had never seen him like that before, nor since. Yes, that must be it, I am sure of it. The Dodger hounds both of us, him and I. Who and what will aid us, will rid us of this damned beast? All preparations for the breaking of the 6th shard and seal are almost complete. With the breaking of the 6th, the 7th and last will be revealed to us. The one power grows impatient. Soon, yes, very soon it will be done. The wait has been long. For me, almost 600 years, but for the power of the morning star, it has been much longer. Okay, entry 29th of August 1912. I have not seen Belial for 3 months now. Where is he? I need him for the rite of inception? Or for the rite of something tomorrow. If all goes well, I will be able to create the 12 slandresses for my use against grounds. 12 something. It doesn't really matter what it is, I guess. The general understanding of what is mostly important is the general understanding of the message. The intricate details, might be lost in translation. Okay, for my use around the grounds, there have been far too many people moving close to the area as of late, and we need little protection. The field that these creatures generate when in close proximity to each other will lead to a change, to a cloaking of the house and the temple. Hopefully, the house will not appear to exist, neither will there be any compulsion to walk the grounds. Despite our efforts, the creature we captured in the chamber of the Soulstone refuses to speak. Raziel now has him under the key. Belial believes him to be one of the Watchers, the legendary race of Elohim. But I am unsure. Now, Elohim are one of the choruses of the angels, I believe. Like, because in Christian theology, there are different kinds of angels. There are different branches of angels that differ in power. Although wait. Isn't Elohim actually the name of God himself? Isn't it one of the names that Orthodox Jews used in place of, because it was forbidden to speak out the name Jehovah, so they had different sort of monikers that they used to describe God? Wasn't Elohim one of those? I am going to check and put the relevant links in the description, because, to be honest, I am curious right now. Maybe I'm misremembering something. I'm going to check both the names of God and the ranks of the angels, and I will put the relevant links in the description underneath this video. Anyway, the dreams of the sword have returned yet again. This time, my love is connected with them. She was in the chamber with the stranger and a sword. Together, I could not tell who held the sword aloft, standing as they were between the Soulstone and myself. She wore a face of anguish. Okay. Now let's continue.
Bone.
Okay.
Bone. Looks human.
It is.
No one's gonna break these in a hurry.
So why did they just open? What's happening? Does Belial want me to escape? And if so, why did he capture me in the first place? Okay, I guess he captured me to get his hands on the shrive and the sword, but why didn't he just kill me? I don't understand his motivation. Okay, I do have a little bit more in terms of health potions, so I should probably use those.
Anything odd about this? Anything odd about this?
No.
Okay, I can't read the epitaphs and so on the gravestones. Nor do I think am I really supposed to wander the grounds like that, seeing how dark it is. It's really not that enjoyable at all. So let's just follow the road for now. Cannot inspect any of the graves. Is this the maze already? Like, it is made significantly more annoying by the addition of the enemies. Okay, let's heal once more. And let's compare this place. No, don't override it. Just in case I screw something up, I need to reload an earlier save. Let's compare it to the map. Like, does it look at all... Do I recognize any of the points, perhaps? Okay, so this is the graveyard, I assume, from those markings. But I don't think it spreads out like this. Like, there should be a singular entry point to the maze, which I don't think there is. If anything, that would probably be this, right? This over here? So let's take a look at how this compares. No, but there should be a passage forward as well. There should be two distinct sort of ways to... Oh, okay, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be doing that.
Don't budge.
Okay, I don't think the maze is showcasing the map is showcasing this, because it doesn't really line up. At least I don't think it does. So I don't know. And this seems potentially significant. There are 3 random... Oh! Huh, I guess I can interact with them somehow. Oh, I'm burning Florentine's journals. What did that accomplish? I guess it opened the passage over here. Okay. Okay. And that would be the maze, wouldn't it? With the entry right here. But I will try to navigate it next time, because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to end it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.